Good morning, everybody. I must apologise for last week's outgoing. It didn't, the sound was playing up apparently, which I didn't realise. So I've actually checked it this week, so we're good. And hopefully that won't happen again. So last week I was talking about the inner child and the importance of her or him, and how we've not been led to understand that that person, entity, was non-entity, that resides inside of us, and he or she holds our joy. So it's very important that we connect with him or her. And you just have to go within and speak to her. And when you first speak with her or deal with her or him, you just apologise for anything, any traumas that you may have had along the way, and explain that you were a child as they are and you couldn't protect them. But now you're an adult, you can protect them, and they don't need to fear anymore, and they can come forward. And then on a daily basis, just involve them in your day, tell them what you're doing. You know, we do that exercise of self-love. When you look in the mirror, you know that you're looking into the eyes of your inner child, and it makes it a lot easier and makes more sense. Whereas before, you're standing there thinking, why am I doing this? But when you know that there's something to receive it inside, or to shine outwards, then you can carry on and give the love that you need to yourself. And we're also talking about Saint Germain, because he's coming into the foe strongly now, and you've probably noticed everyone's channeling him. And he is a humanitarian, and he is for the people. And all the planets are lining up, and things are coming back into the stage where they were astrology, where they were back in when the Industrial Revolution took place, when the French Revolution took place, and it gave the power back to the people, because we've been very unbalanced, and we've had the powers that be, the top dogs, controlling every aspect of our life, you know. So the power has been given back to the people, and this is where Saint Germain comes into play. And the Age of Aquarius, he comes in with that, and the other Ascended Masters, as always. And it's going to be a huge shift. And as I said before, we need to work on lifting our vibration. We need to love, send out more love to people, and more peace, particularly peace. And you can do this literally by just sitting quietly and build the love and peace in your heart, and then send it down through your body, down to your virtual roots, and it spreads out and dissipates all around Mother Earth. And that's a very easy way of doing it, and you get a lot of value for your book, if you like. And the biggest one then is to forgive, and to try and work on yourself within. So it's meditation, but as I've said before, meditation can be as hard as you make it. And you can meditate just literally by sitting out in a chair and listening to the birds first thing in the morning, when they're very happy, and you can't help but feel joy, and just allow your mind to relax. We have so much going on in our minds all the time. Or again, you can do it in the evening, whenever you like. Or you can simply sit with some nice music, no words, and just allow your mind to drift, and just release everything that you've held on to for the day, because you've finished with the day. It no longer serves you. That's, the day is over, and it allows you to settle. And you can always ask your guides and angels to come into your dreams and show you or tell you whatever it is, whatever question you may have for them. And to help with the healing, the easiest way for doing that is to use the Ho'oponopono. So I've attached the steps in my comments below, and it's very simple. You just think of the person, or think of the situation that you were angry at, or that caused you to be upset or hurt in any way, and you say to that person or the situation, I am sorry for my part in that situation, and I ask for your forgiveness. And if it's a person that's hurt you, and you don't want to see them in your mind's eye, you can do it soul to soul. You just open your heart and you go soul to soul, your soul to their soul. And you just say, I'm sorry, I ask for your forgiveness. I love you. So you're saying, I love your soul and you love my soul. You're not saying you love the person, because don't forget, this is just, our human body is just a vehicle to get us from A to B. Our spirit within is the important piece of the body, if you like. And then you say you thank them for the lesson, because at the end of the day, we're here as a human to allow our soul to grow. So everything that happens is for a reason. They always say there's no such thing as a consequence, and it's true. So everything good or bad that happens is part of your growth. And it's down to us how we accept it. You know, if we have an accident and we start yelping and blaming everyone and his dog for what happened, or spend time thinking, what if, you'll get nowhere. You then just become stuck, and you need to release it. You just have to accept that that happened and find the light in the darkness, and you yourself turn back to the darkness and ask your guides and angels to help you. You know, we all have a guardian angel, and they're there specifically to look after our godlight within, and they will protect you always, because that's their job. They've been with us for the millennium, so they know us very well. And the other thing we need to get a grip on is that we actually agree to all these things. We agree to these situations. So there's always that expression, there's no such thing as an accident, which is true. It's been put in place for our soul's growth, and then we just have to work with it afterwards. Sometimes it can come out of the blue, and it shocks you to your core, you know, and you do wonder initially, what on earth was that about? And once you realise that it's just for our soul's growth, it makes it easier to accept it and move forward. I'm not saying that it's easy, it's not. You know, when you're in pain and hurting, it's very disconcerting, to say the least, but you do come through it. And at the end of the day, healing does not remove the scar. It just allows us to live with it more easily. And we need to remember these things. And as I said, we call upon our spirit guides and our angels. They will help us. They will help us to get past it. You know, and it doesn't matter if you can see them or not. Just know that they're either side of us. They stand with us all the time. And we're never alone. You know, and this is another misconception, because they've drilled into us that we're a separate person, we're separate to everything. We're not. We're one consciousness. And if you hurt me or I hurt you, the whole consciousness feels it and it brings it down. That's why it's so important now that all the light workers are dusting off their lights and shining them out to lift the consciousness. And I can happily tell you that it is working. The angel said that their timeline has moved forward because the collective consciousness is starting to lift and change. We don't want war. We want peace. Why on earth would we want war? It's just crazy, and all this death that's going on. But again, remember, people, those souls that have passed, they said, they put their hand up and said, yeah, I'll pass in that time and space, because it'll help the collective to see how wrong this is, and that we don't need war, and this is why they've done it. So we thank them for their service, because they've done us a great service, allowing us to see the light, if you like. And it's like anything, you have to remove the rubbish to allow the light in to shine, and that's basically what's happening now. You know, and you'll always get scaremongers that run around the place trying to scare everyone, saying that it's doomsday, and it's not. We're just getting rid of the rubbish so that we can happily move up to the fifth dimension. We're well and truly in the fourth if not already tipping into the fifth. And as this next 18 months passes, there will be huge changes, and the swing of the pendulum goes right back to the people. And it will help us all to learn to understand that we are more than me or you. We are a whole collective, and that we will work together, and we will invent things that are for the good of humanity, not for the good of someone's pocket. All the top bods who've got control of everything now, they'll lose that control. You know, the banking system will fall, and so many other profit-making schemes will fall. The medical profession will lose the ability of just doling out tablets to everyone. Half of them we don't even need, and they all interfere with each other, so they're all doing no good, and it's all just done for profit. And they're monitored to make sure that if someone comes in with diabetes, that they're given stents or whatever that they've proved don't work, and yet they still keep pushing it forward. It just blows my mind. And then the way all this Alzheimer and dementia has come into place, because we were told not to have oil or fat in our diet. The brain needs oil and fat to work correctly. It's 90% water, and the rest it needs oil to keep the things moving smoothly. And they took all those abilities away from us by drumming in rubbish over and over again. We've all been just brainwashed. And the sooner all that breaks down and is exposed for what it is, the better. So these times are coming, and thankfully the Age of Aquarius is dawning, and we're not far from it at all. And with the aid of the extended Mars and Saint Germain, we'll get there. With that said, I will hush up and do the healing this morning, and I will invite the other thing that is coming in is Saint Germain is the holder of the violet light, and that's a great way of healing. Again, you just envisage the violet light, and it comes up out of your heart, and you just keep it in your mind's eye and ask for any healing that you need done, and it will help. It really does work. So with that in play, I will invite my guides and angels who are already behind me, and we'll start the healing. So if you're in a position that you can comfortably just relax, open your heart and accept the healing, and just allow it to flow over and through you, and enjoy it, because it's a wonderful, beautiful healing they give. I love it. And it doesn't matter if you see this video in the future, because it's energy, and the angels and guides put their energy into it, so you could see it in 3 years' time and you'll still get the healing from it. But hopefully when we move to the fifth, they say we won't need healing. We'll be able to think and heal ourselves. So that's pretty amazing. And we will also be able to, if you have a problem, we won't need books and things like that. You just think what it is and ask for the guidance, and you'll get it. So it's going to be a very different world, a very different way of living. And we'll all be working together, which is going to be epic. And no more karma, and no more bad health. It'll be easily to repair it, and life will be more balanced and in more harmony, and then we just enjoy life for what it is. I'll stop talking now, and I'll bring in my guides and angels, and we'll do the healing. If you're sitting and relaxing and enjoying that beautiful healing, you can just gently bring yourself back and come back into the present moment. If you have any names of people that need healing, just add them to the comments list and they'll be included. I'll also include them in the daily healing. If you have any questions you want to know the answers to, put it in the comments and we'll attend to it next week. And as ever, be peaceful, be loving, and continue to heal. And know that very soon we're moving to the 5th, where everything that we know now will change. And we'll work together as one, and it's going to be glorious. Can't wait, to be honest. In the meantime, love as much as you can, send it out. If you pick up a flower, just love it for its beauty, you know. The birds, hearing them sing in the morning, it's just heavenly. Just enjoy it. Take the time to stop for a minute and just enjoy it, you know, and give thanks for everything that you have. Live your life in gratitude. And the more grateful you are for what you have, the more it eases the road. You know, no matter how dark things are, there's always something to be grateful for. If you're not well and you're wrapped up in a blanket, be thankful for that beautiful blanket that's keeping you warm, and all the people who help you in the meantime. Everything. Be thankful for your loving marriage, your friends, your animals, you know, pets, whatever. Just give gratitude, and then it allows the love to be sent out freely. So with that, I shall leave you, good people, and I will see you all next week. Love and light and lots of blessings to every single one of you. Goodbye for now. Thank you.